rejection. He still owes for the first 5 years $32,450. I invited his lawyer to present me any invoices or bills that could legitimately say ought to have been a credit on that. That's never been produced. And he's been there now 29 months after the lease expired with no payment of rent. And that's another, at the same rental rate that he agreed on in 2008, that'd be another $15,950 that he owes for use of the property. So that's a total of $48,400. That's owed to the city, essentially to the taxpayer, because that's who's supplementing it. And you offered a settlement, but you convinced this board after about an hour I listened to that tape. You offered the board to reduce the rent to $330 a month, to use that money to help keep repairs going in there, and then settle all this $48,000 in back rent for $9,800. I thought that was a pretty fair deal from my standpoint.
More than fair.
So that has been totally rejected. So the issue now is, does he pay or does he stay? You don't pay, you don't stay. That's the way my mortgage reads. You know, it's not like you're going to be left without any medical coverage in this community. So I understand that there are two other practitioners here. He's not a doctor either. He's a nurse practitioner. And the other two are nurse practitioners. He works under Dr. Organ out of Dixon. So,
I've never asked anyone to call me doctor.
Well, I'm not calling, I'm calling a nurse. That's what you are, right?
I'm a nurse practitioner.
Okay, and you're a nurse. So that's what I call you, that's what you are. But, you know, people can call you what they want to, but the issue is you're not paying any rent, sir. And this board, representing the taxpayers of this community, is entitled to that building to have rent paid. And the mayor, you informed me that he felt he didn't ought to have to pay any rent. And what he told you, I find that unacceptable if I were a member of this body or a taxpayer in this community. So the issue is, do you want me to do anything to recover the property, or do you want to leave it like it is, no rent?
We cannot leave it like it is, no rent. I don't think, and the board doesn't think either, because we voted on that last month. Now, the people out here, I know what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, but you got to hear what Mr. Williams just said and what I'm saying. I hope you understand that. You don't have to like me at all, but you got to understand where I'm coming from. I'm here for the city of McEwen, and don't be shaking head, please. Nobody's got anything against anybody. I know he's been good to a lot of people, but we cannot continue like we are now. So my suggestion is that we go on with the matter as planned.
His plan was to make the offer to him, and he's rejected it.
Mr. Yancy has rejected the offer. Have you changed your mind, sir?
It's really hard for me to answer that question without certain other facts going forward. We've not had a chance to address those. I would just simply like to say that it has been a privilege to serve in this town. I've watched children grow up. And as I said on the front side of my office, I've been here 17 years. There are two sides to every story. Ours has not been heard yet. I certainly appreciate everyone who's come out tonight. But until we have some further discussion, I'm not prepared to accept the offer.
Well, that's the offer on the table, sir. And if your attorney advises you not to take it, I think you should listen to yourself. And
I think I'll advise my client, not you.
well, I think you should watch what you say about me and send out letters to people. I could really get up from here and chastise you, which what should happen, but I won't. Oh, don't be saying I can't chastise. I'll behave. Let's just leave it at that. But don't talk to me like that, sir. Do not talk to me like that. Okay, we're gonna move on. This matter cease.
Don't act that way and don't trash my client's reputation.
All right, now, sir, I ask you, if you do not,
I just need authority from the board to take further action, and that would include filing a detainer.